the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. On first down, Pickett, and his first pass is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 13 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
From the gun on third down. Pickett, open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pickett, he gets it complete to Harris. Stopped short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
His passing's been on point on this drive. Very accurate, got the ball down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. Play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to Mooney. 7 yards to pick up there. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out.
Everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting has taken over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. On 4th down, Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And he is is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, and it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down. Pickett, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st and 10, Pickett. Going for the deep ball. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pickett. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Harris. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A gigantic sack on 3rd and goal. A loss of 12. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they end up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there.
And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pickett. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw on 3rd down. Pickett. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Fields. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. This is caught. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. From the gun, here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Quick completion here to Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. One play has him up. In from the gun. Pickett. Harris has it over the middle. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he will have a 1st down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a big busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. They snap it to Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A shotgun snap, Fields. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's third and long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They fell last week to Cleveland, but they're on top here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
On first down, Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the 1st round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And the Bears will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Fields on 1st down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing again is Fields.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Now Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And here we go on 4th down. Fields.
Flushed out right.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's gone through this stadium? He picked up that 1st down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the 1st. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd. Touchdown, Bears! A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. Returning it, John Ross.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They'll start the drive with Harris. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last year, up to make the play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Pickett. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Pickett, throw left side, complete. That's Johnson. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One play action, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Back to throw.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He's back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Draw play. Fields gives to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. On 2nd and 9. Fields. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run forward Montgomery. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And he got it. The kick is good. Fantastic finish here on a Monday night. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly